I'm very happy you have chosen to watch this lesson at this time. Teacher Katimbo Richard teaching mathematics, this class, primary 6. Today we are still continuing with algebra. We've been dealing with the last 3 sessions, and today we are looking at forming equations from polygons. And remember, polygon is a closed-sided figure. So we are dealing with those closed-sided figures to form equations of algebra, and therefore solving them in this P.6 term 3 work. And when you watch this lesson, it will be advantageous in a way that you will be able to answer these activities from these 2 pages of 119 and 120 of our workbook term 3, that is P.6 at Train Up Child Schools. I then urge you to follow, since you have chosen to watch. Please follow. As you internalize, you will then get that capacity of answering all those activities onto those 2 pages of 119 and 120 of our workbook. Now, the first example reads, find the value of y onto this polygon. So we'll be given a polygon here, which polygon is a rectangle, y rectangle. It has got 2 opposite sides equal, and it's a 4-sided polygon. So like you see it here, shaped like this board itself, and it is called a rectangle. A rectangle is that 4-sided polygon with 2 opposite sides equal. So that is length is equal to length and width is equal to width. We are then fortunate to have the 2 lengths that we know are equal given. So one length is given as 2y minus 3 centimeters, and the other length is y plus 3 centimeters. This is just width, which width will never be equal to the length, but only be equal to the other second width. So therefore, we say length equal to length because we have got those 2. Then we say 2y minus 3 centimeters is equal to y plus 3 centimeters. That's what we have here. You will note that each of them ends in centimeters and they are enclosed. So the centimeters are enclosed out of the brackets, so they are outside the brackets. So in that sense, we start by eliminating them. Divide both sides by centimeters. Divide by centimeter, divide by centimeter, cancel, that's division. By centimeter, thereby remaining with 2y minus 3 equals y plus 3. And now we start solving the equation you have formed. So 2y minus 3 plus 3 equals y plus 3 plus 3, meaning you have chosen to add 3 to both sides, and that is balancing the equation. And you know minus 3 plus 3 is the same as plus 3 minus 3. So we say 2y plus 3 minus 3 equals y plus 6. Plus 3 plus 3, you get a 6. So you know 3 minus 3 is 0, so this is gone. So we are remaining with 2y this side equals y plus 6. Now y and 2y are like terms, so they can produce one answer when subtracted or added. Now y being a positive one crosses the equal sign and becomes a negative. So we subtract y from both sides. We say 2y minus y equals y minus y plus 6. So that 2y minus a single y, you get a single y. So just write y, never write 1y, but write y equals, this is 0 plus 6, so y is a 6. So that's how we find the value of y. Remember, the centimeters went at the beginning, and therefore the value of y, we never have centimeters unless one told you, or that is the examiner said it in such language that find the value of y in centimeters. This y value, we not have centimeters in a setting like this, but there is when you can put centimeters. That is if the examiner asks for it, or if there were no these brackets, it would be centimeters, that's 6 centimeters, but y is merely a 6. Then part B, find the area of this figure. That's what they're saying. Find this area. Area of a rectangular surface equals length times width. Now, the length and width are still in y. So therefore, they must have the measures, the real measures, the actual measures. That's why we get the actual length. We've got two lengths, this one and this one. You choose between the two, preferably the one that is easier to substitute. So this is the only one that is easier. So the other one is 2y, you need to first expand. So here just replace y with 6 and add 3. So actual length is y plus 3 centimeters. That's 6 plus 3 centimeters. You get 9 centimeters. And even if you were to choose 2y minus 3, you would go 2 times y minus 3 centimeters. Which y is the 6? You say 2 times 6, which is a 12 minus 3. Still you get a 9 centimeter length. So both are equal because they are actually equal. So actual width. So here I've got y centimeters right here, which is 6 centimeters. And that is the actual length, and it is 9 centimeters and 6 centimeters respectively. Now find the area. Area is called length and width, like we said. Area equals 9 centimeters times 6 centimeters, like that, which 9 times 6 is 54. And centimeter times centimeter squared, so area equals 54 centimeters squared. And that is it. Now, that introduces us to number 2, where we are given perimeter. So the length of a rectangle is 2 centimeters more than its width. If the perimeter is 40 centimeters, find its area. Given perimeter, to find area and denied the actual length and width. So here you are going to form algebra because none of the two, that's length and width, is given. So we are just having the difference between their measures. Because they are saying the length of a rectangle is 2 centimeters more than its width. Okay, now you draw a rectangle, then think about it, and later you feel like I chose K. Such that when the width is K centimeters, the length that's more by 2 centimeters is K plus 2 centimeters. So in so doing, I will have interpreted a statement that reads the length of a rectangle is 2 centimeters more than its width. When the width is K centimeters, then the length will be longer by 2. So that is K plus 2 centimeters. And now, if the perimeter is 40 centimeters, perimeter means total distance around any given polygon, which is a rectangle now, meaning we are adding around length plus width plus length plus width is equal to perimeter. You get me? Now, I start my substitution here. The length is K plus 2, right here, width is K. Again, the length is K plus 2 because these two lengths are equal. Then the width also is K. All of which are in centimeters equals the perimeter of 40 centimeters. Like we did in A, if these are enclosed in centimeters, then we divide the other side by centimeter. Cancel by centimeter, cancel by centimeter, cancel by centimeter and centimeter. Then you write what it means. That is K plus 2 plus K plus K plus 2 plus K equals 40. The next step is gathering the things that look alike, called like terms. Put the K's together and 9 K's. That's K plus K plus K plus K. Now, that's 2 plus 2 equals 40. That's the statement you have here. And now, gathered, we can simplify them. How many K's we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4K. Then 2 plus 2, you get 4. So I've got 4K plus 4 is equal to 40. Then it has gone to a level where everyone can do. So we solve this simple algebraic equation now. We go 4K plus 4. Minus 4 equals 40. Minus 4. So where 4 minus 4 is 0. So this side I've got 4K equals the difference. That's 40. Minus 4. You get 36. So 4K equals 36. Now want a single K. Now we need to get it through division. The other side by 4. Hence, write 4K divided by 4 equals 36 divided by 4. by 4 ones, by 4 you get k. And now 4 divided by 4 ones, 36 divided by 4 you get 9, such that k is a 9. But remember the question asks us to find the area. So we have described the k value to be 9. Now we know area is called length and width. So the length and width are still denied, only that we are fortunate enough to be known the value of k. Now we can get the actual length and width. Actual length, you get k plus 2 centimeters here, which k is 9. We substitute k with 9. You say 9 plus 2 centimeters, which is equal to 11 centimeters. Then you go actual width, which is k centimeters. Therefore, it is 9 centimeters. And now go area, since we said already that area is length and width, and that length is 11 centimeters and width is 9 centimeters, we proceed to substitute and multiply accordingly. That is, area equals 11 centimeters times 9 centimeters, and therefore area equals 99 centimeters squared. You can as well say square centimeters, and no one would deny you the maximum marks. That's how we answer this number, or number where you add 9 length and width, given perimeter, and asked for area. That's how we answer that. Let that be done like that forever and ever. Yes, you have said the name. So we go to number 3. Number 3 reads, find the value of the unknown. So this one is just emphatic on to the first number. And now find the value of the unknown. It is still a rectangle. This is the length, this is the width, this is the length, this is the width. So length got length, we start like we did in number 1. Length got length. Now this is 2x plus 4 and this is 3x minus 3. You are advised to start with the unknowns that are more. Compare 2x with 3x. Therefore 3x has got more unknowns than the 2x. There are only 2. So it's better to start with 3x minus 3 centimeters equals 2x plus 4 centimeters, in order to avoid dealing with the negatives as you are working out. Why do we want to avoid it? God created us positively, so we can avoid the negativity if we can. So let's then avoid that by forming an equation. If you are given a chance, that is to do so. To start with the bigger unknowns. In so doing, you don't have anything like a negative in your working. You only deal with positives that we're going to see. Now that we have said length got length, we start with 3x minus 3 centimeters as advised equals 2x plus 4 centimeters. Then divide both sides by centimeter, and then cancel by centimeter by centimeter by centimeter by centimeter. Write what remains, that is 3x minus 3 equals that 2x plus 4. And now we work out or solve the equation. This is minus 3, therefore it tells us to add 3 to either side to spoil it or to solve that kind of problem. So go, that is 3x minus 3 plus 3 equals 2x plus 4 plus 3. Now interchange minus 3 plus 3 to plus 3 minus 3. So that's 3x plus 3 minus 3 equals 2x plus the sum, which is 7 there. Now 3 minus 3 is a 0. We forget this and remain with 3x this side. So 3x is equal to 2x plus 7. Like we did before, this 2x is the positive integer, crosses the equal sign and becomes a negative, thereby choosing to divide. So it's sum total other side. Transfer 2x from either side. That is 3x minus 2x equals 2x minus 2x plus 7, where 3x minus 2 of them remain with a single. That is x, which is equal to, this is a 0 plus 7, which is 0 plus 7, get a 7, so x equals 7. That's the value of x. And when you're asked to find the value of that unknown, be it x or any other, please, you form basing on these two principles, that length got length. Now, if there are two widths given, you still say width got width. But here, you are given 2 lengths. But now, you have got the answer as 7 as the value of x, And now find the value of P in number 4. Look at the polygon you have. You must know the properties of the polygon you have after knowing its name then. So this is a square, for it has got all sides equal. If all sides of a square equal, and now one side is labeled 8 centimeters and the other one labeled 4p, so you say side equal side, 4p equals 8 centimeters. That is the equation formation. Now, want a single p, it's only derive that when one divides the other side by 4. That's 4p divided by 4 equals 8 centimeters divided by 4. So, say by 4 once by 4. Get p, and by 4 once. 8 by 4 get 2 centimeters, so p equals that 2 centimeter length. And in that way, you have answered that question. And this time round, p value has got that centimeter. Why? Here it is only 4p, and yet the measure of length must have a metric unit, like centimeter is. Such that when you ask for this side, you multiply 4 by p, because 4p means 4 times p, multiply 4 by p, and then go 4 times these 2 centimeters, you get also 8 centimeters, so that it is in line with that other given. So that is why p value cannot avoid the centimeters here. So as we look at the last example today, find the value of y in this polygon. Count the sides 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is a 3-sided polygon called a triangle. Now it's a triangle. But among triangles, which kind of triangle is this one? So we see these symbols here. They mean these two sides are equal and this one is different. 3-sided polygon, that is a triangle with all the 2 sides equal and the other different from the rest, is termed as an isosceles triangle. So this is called an isosceles triangle. And now, this time round, we are not interested in the side properties, but the angular properties. So what is interesting about this isosceles triangle is that base angles of this same isosceles triangle are equal. Base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. If that is so, this is the base. A side different from the rest is called the base. This is equal to this, so none of the two is the base. This is the base. And therefore, these are the base angles. One of the base angles is 83 degrees, and the second is y plus 35 degrees, and I said base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. If that's true, then this angle is equal to that angle. So y plus 35 degrees equals 83 degrees. Having known that, then you have formed the said algebraic equation, because base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. We say y plus 35 degrees equals 83 degrees, thereby landing into P4 algebra, and then we work out. So y plus 35 degrees minus 35 degrees equals 83 degrees minus 35 degrees. 35 minus 35 is 0. And now we subtract 83 degrees and this 35. So you know 3 minus 5 is only possible when one borrows from the next place value. Here, borrow 1 from 8 and then 7. Which one is equal to base? Base 10. 10 plus 3 gets 13. 13 minus 5, you will able to get that 8. And then remember, remaining 7 up. 7 minus 3, you get a 4. So 83 minus 35, you get 48. Please in degrees. So y equals 48 degrees. But all in all, one must know that it's a triangle. Not only must you know it is a triangle, but also know the type, which is isosceles. And don't stop there, know the behavior of the angles inside. And as a triangle, we say base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. And now this is the base, this is the angle at the base, and this is the angle at the base. That's why we say y plus 35 degrees equals 35 degrees, because base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. equal. So in so doing, you will form an equation which is to the level P4. Now that we are in P6, we can easily work out by merely subtracting that 35 from either side to get a 45-degree value of y. In that way, you will be able to answer the activities on the said pages, remember, of 119 all the way, or the only two, to 120. That is, you will never lack. That is, if you understand the teacher. I am teacher Katino Richard, that teaches you this simple mathematics. And for more information, don't hesitate to reach me on these two numbers. There's an MTN line, which is 0776 251655. You can as well use the Airtel line, that's 07572 33066 for clarity in case you need it. Otherwise, this is another lesson. Bye bye.